Hello, traders. Welcome back. In this video, I will be showing you my Tesla position and what I have done with it to stay safe within these last few days that the market has been down. So let's review what I currently have for Tesla. Currently, I have 200 shares. My trade price is 390 and 79 cents, and I have two cover calls. The January 16th, 2021 400 strike. For this position, I originally opened uh, in July 17th, 2020. I purchased one share, and then I did four shares of Tesla in July 22nd. On August 30th, there was a 5-to-1 split, and then I purchased another 75 shares on September 24th. That brings my total to 100 shares at that time. And then my final 100 share was purchased in November. So November 3rd, 2020. My cover call, they were placed on uh, January 25th, and I collected 476 and 41 cents of premium. So I had two of them, so we multiplied that by two. Let me bring up my calculator so I can show you the total premium that I have um collected. Since I had two, we times it by two, and then since they're options, times it by 100. So the total amount of premium that I received was 95,282. And now I'm gonna show this position and how you could do the same thing and explain why this was done. We're gonna go on the on-demand feature. All right. Make sure we reset everything. Okay. I can go ahead and show the buying power now. So since Tesla does not not Tesla, since TOS does not handle um, splits very well uh, on the on-demand feature. We will just be starting at um, September 1st. So by September 1st, I would have had 25 shares. Um, so let's go ahead and um, let's go ahead and purchase some shares at just market value. 25 shares market value, just so that we can show it for this example. Okay, order filled. You can see there's 25 shares at 487 was the trade price. Okay. Now my next order, I believe my next order was on the 22nd. So let's go to the 22nd. So here on the 22nd, I purchased, well, actually not the 22nd, the 24th. The 22nd was July. That was when I purchased those four shares. But since we're starting at the first, the 24th was when I purchased 75 shares. So let's just purchase 75 shares at market value for the sake of this example. Okay, market. And there we go. Fill. So you can see we have 100 shares. Our trade price is 396 and 21 cents. Okay, now let's jump to November 3rd. And that was when I entered my last 100 shares of Tesla. Okay, let's make this market. Okay, so there we go. 200 shares. Okay, so now since we are in on demand mode, let's skip through time to see what has happened. So from November 3rd, let's skip to the 30th. Okay, so the time is set to November 30th now. And you can see that the position 200 shares of Tesla, trade price is 404.92. The current P&L is 36,600. Well, 36,000. Let's just say 36,500 just to be a flat number. Okay. Let's skip another month out. So let's go to December 31st and see how it performed. Okay, now we are at December 31st. So this December 31st, we could see that our P&L is at 58,000 now. You see it's fluctuating because on demand is showing it as it was going to be a live market. Okay. So now let's jump to January 25th, where I open my cover call, the 400 strike for July 16th, 2021. Okay. So we could see it's still pre-buffering, but let's see. Okay. So now you can see that we're sitting right at $94,000. Okay. So my thinking behind this was that, hey, I'm already up this much on my Tesla shares. I don't want to give that back if a market will return. Taking a look at the charts, we see that that was when Tesla was near its high. So if a reversal was to happen, I wouldn't want to go through that and give back some of um my gains. So 94,000, I don't know about you, but 94,000 to me is still a lot of money. So what I did then was I don't want to I believe in Tesla long term. So want to stay my shares for as long as possible. So what I can do is to limit any of my downside. I sell a call against it. So I gave myself some time. I'm thinking that a correction could happen or a fall could happen at any time between now and July 16th. And if that fall happens, I want to have some protection. So what did I do? For this, let's look at the balance, the current balance first. So current balance, my available dollars is only around 19,000, right? And 19,000. So I have 200 shares. So that means that at most I can sell two call contracts. And what I did was I sold the 400. So this 400 strike, let's scroll to it. 400 strike is going for 485 at the moment. Let's go ahead and sell two contracts. So let's break this down, this quarter down. So two strikes. Oh, the 400 strikes is going for 485.50 at the moment. That means that, and I sold two of them. So that means that in total, the maximum that I can ever collect from my Tesla position is $97,100. But I get to collect that upfront, meaning I can do whatever I want with that. And so I'm not locked into my Tesla position. So let's go ahead and place this order. Okay, let's check it out. And you see that cover call went through and our available dollars went from 19,000 to 116, almost $117,000. So that means that we have the money that we have collected, the premium that we collected, close to 97,000 or a little bit over 97,000. That is now up for us to do whatever with. We can enter into more trades or we could wait. But what this means in this cover call, what that allows us to do is if Tesla ever falls down in price, we have a protection, pretty much insurance until or even uh until Tesla falls down to 400, right? So let's hop as close to today as possible. So today is March 3rd. Not today. About 2 days ago was March 3rd. On demand only has up to the 3rd. So let's hop to the 3rd and see what has happened. Okay. So it has loaded. And we can see that Tesla has dropped since we gotten in. You see our total profit on our Tesla position was somewhere in the 95,000 uh gains, but now the stock has fallen. Our profit on the shares is only 58,000. But because we sold the cover call, the 400 cover call, it covers us some of it and some of that fall. So we have collected of the 97,000 we have covered uh we have covered and collected 35 thousand of it. But that also because it caps us at 97,000, we can see our profit and L for the whole our P&L for the whole position is still in the 90, 94 or close to 95 range. And the reason it's not a dollar per dollar match is because delta on these contracts. Let's go here. This you can see delta is only 87. So meaning for every dollar that Tesla goes down, we are only matched uh 87 cents. So that is not a perfect dollar, but it's better than taking the full blunt of the fall. So in this position, you can see that we still have a little bit more to collect. Right now, we're sitting at 35, almost 36,000 that we have collected so far. And if I can turn my privacy on and I can show you live what has happened to Tesla. So over the last few days, Tesla has actually it kept falling. Oh, this is still on demand. So the on demand from the 3rd was here. Tesla kept falling. In my live account, you can see I've collected, as of today, I've collected $50,000 of this cover call. And my shares, the profit and loss on it is 41,000. And the total position P&L is 91,000. So this strategy helps you keep some of your gains as the stock goes down in price. And you will only want to do this with shares that you plan to keep long term. Now, Tesla is a stock that I plan to keep long term, and doing this allows me to stay in as long as possible without suffering the full blunt of any pullback. So it's not an exact dollar per dollar match, but I would take 80 cents match for every dollar rather than taking a full dollar loss for every share. Well, I hope you guys learned something. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. But likes, comment, and subscribe. And I will be sure to cover more of my positions and give a breakdown of them and why I did them. So hopefully you guys follow along. And thank you. Have a good night.